Hello, I'm Artifacts of Mars, and this is Artifacts of Mars Disclosure. Coming to you from my new alien artifacts facility on Second Life in Jumioni. We're going to take a look at an object that I call a helmet and flattop photo, and we're going to discover that the helmet isn't a helmet at all. On closer inspection, I discovered it was something completely different, but neither is it natural. I'm going to be taking a little ride on my pet flying saucer. Going to go up to the photo lab. This is a 4-story building. It's got a lot of space. It's very nice. There's my flying saucer, the teleporter. My avatar is going to walk over the photo. What I discerned is that this is probably a very sophisticated little object. It doesn't look like much to an untrained eye. It kind of looks like a helmet, but it isn't. I discovered that there's apparently a wiring harness, probably fiber optics rather than wires, that loops up over the object. A very curious object, to say the least. Well, this type of theme is seen again and again in the Mars photos. Here I am adjusting things. Now, what we're looking at is a hollow metallic type rectangular thing. It kind of curves back at the bottom, goes straight across. It's hollow inside. Rocks don't do this, so we're going to rule out that it's a rock. Definitely is not. Goes straight across, like I said. So that's good. That's part of it. This top part that's even more interesting. See, it attaches right on the side at the bottom. And what this does is, it appears to me to be a wiring harness. Like I said, probably fiber optics. I'm really not certain. But it attaches right there and then it loops over. There's like a post that goes up at about a 45-degree angle there and pointing at it. That post seems to keep the harness or whatever it is from draping directly onto the main object. So that's very curious in and of itself. I believe that this is or was some sort of electronic device at one time. But now it's probably very old and non-functional, all of that. But the point here is, this is not a natural object. You know, NASA is not being honest with us. There's no possibility that I can stretch this into being a natural object. Not with that big opening and the fact that it's a 2-part thing where you have that harness that goes over there. No way, no chance, no how. All we need is people to show this, put it on your DVDs, show other people, put it on your big screen TVs, and show them. Here's the next photo, same object, different angle. This is actually Spirit Soul 211-1. This is the first one. I did number 2 first, because I'm going to show an additional object in just a short. But here we see the harness that attaches at base and goes over. Same thing. You can see the post a little bit more clearly in there, sticking up, keeping that harness off the rest of it. So, and there's the open area again. So that's basically very simple. It's an artifact. It's strange, but that's the way it is. It's actually fairly typical of some of the Mars photos to see things like this. This is flat top. I'm showing right here. Curious object. Looks like an upside down iron. This video is going to come to a rather abrupt end. So I didn't go any further than this, really, so there's just going to be a little disclaimer afterwards. Don't know if this is natural or artificial. I don't think it's natural, but it could be. It kind of looks like it's sticking right up out of the ground now, doesn't it? Typical Martian art object. A little less defined than some of them. This is why I'm being careful and not calling it unnatural. I'm just putting it out here as an example. And this is it. This last. It'd be clear if you looked at a DVD or something like that. Or on Second Life. Thank you for your kind attention.